Hello everyone. Oh my gosh. Yes, I had the stream starting soon up because I was still messing with all my settings. So, sorry. Hi. I also had some hiccups in my I had to reset my internet router and oh my gosh, it was annoying. I walked in here with 5 minutes to get ready and I was like, "Oh no, I had to restart my computer." Well, I'm here. Hi. Let me get some music up. Like I said, I'm sorry for the slightly late start. But yeah, it's 12 p.m. or 12 noon my time at 12:07 Chin Cam. All right. How is everyone doing today? I hope you all are well. Let's see. Let's do this playlist. Some chill synthwave. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. Okie dokie. So, today, I want to make a Monstera leaf. And I'm going to reveal, if you're not already in the Discord, I'm going to reveal what the giveaway is, which the giveaway is going to be all on Instagram. Have not announced it on Instagram yet. I need to make the post about the Instagram thing. I just finished it though, so later on in the stream, once we get more people in, probably towards the end of the stream, maybe I might just sporadically be like, look at it, look at it, look at it. Then I will show you what it is. The fact you can do all this is really impressive. Thanks. I'm really bad with technology, so it's been a long, slow, arduous process of learning how to do everything. It's like not that much stuff, but when I'm like technologically just the opposite of advanced. All the way down there. I cut glass for the first time in 6 weeks after shoulder surgery. Very sore but happy. That's awesome. That is so exciting. I just had fish finger and chips tea. Fish have fingers? Yeah, so there's a lot to get used to. Also, hello Neil. Ooh, and you can kind of see my gothic arches over here. Ugh, I love it. The final thing that we need to do is get this bear properly mounted on the door. So there's this metal bar thing that I've been told I should not take off of the door because it's gonna like prevent warping or something. So I think what I need to do is put some like wooden blocks, like really thin blocks, and then have boards going across and then mount this on said boards. And then I'm gonna have like little LED lights. That's like a whole project that I haven't wanted to get into quite yet, but I really want to hang it up because that sign is freaking awesome. Set there. All right, let's see. I have my Monstera pattern. Now, I went and bought so much glass on Friday. So much glass, it was ridiculous. So we have a ton to work with today. I don't even know what I want to get into. I kind of want to get all of the sheets out that I got, and then we can like start messing with them. So these are some of them. There are fish that walk, so eating their toes would be cool. I got this like beautiful, this is like a blushy pink wisp. There's a little tiny bit of pink in there. It's very, very subtle. And then I got this one that someone said looks like bubble gum got put into the glass. And then keeps it square. Don't remove. Yeah, just build up a base to screw it in. Yeah, so I gotta do that. It's like it's gonna be such a simple project, really. It's just one of those things that I just like, I'm like, I don't want to. But yeah, so it'll just be like those two boards. And then I think what I would want to do as well is maybe get like a circular piece of wood to put behind it, which will add more complexity, but then I could have like a nice background. Like, so you couldn't see the metal bar behind it, and then put lights behind it, like LED lights that I could like change. Like, we're feeling green today, and then have like green. Ooh, fancy. But yeah, look at this sheet. This is crazy. Proper dreamy. Yes. Oh my gosh. I got 2 sheets of this glass because I was like, this is literally perfect. It is so stunted. Yes. I'm technologically stunted. And I actually, for this specifically, I want to use this section right here that has this like blue streak going through it. I have a project that I'm reserving it for, and it's for the Dreamy update. So y'all can't see it yet though. If you're on my Patreon, I did post it on my Patreon, so patrons can see it. It's an outline for, I talked about it a few streams ago. It's like a dreamy pink and secret. Old fish wear black socks, I think. I am so guilty. I'm so guilty of wearing socks and sandals every day of my life. I don't wear them out, but I do wear socks and sandals right now. Currently, I'm wearing socks and sandals. They're like black with like, I call them my like Bill Cosby socks because they look like they're from the 90s. They have like black, anyway. They're black with like orange and like geometric pattern on them. Where is my washcloth? Oh, here it is. I want to get some of the glass shards. Membership does have benefits. I have a bunch of different tiers. The lowest tier is like $1.50, and that one you can just see like behind the scenes stuff and see like posts like the secret shop update stuff that I tell Patreon about before others. I really need to sit down and work on my next shop update. I'm very behind on it, but we got a lot of commissions going. We got a lot of stuff going on right now, so I think it's okay. Nicole, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the YouTube. Oh, also, there's only one person on Twitch right now. Maybe there's more and I just don't see it. But I updated my Twitch to have these cute little about section. Like, it's like this log with mushrooms on it. Ah, it's so cute. It's so cute. All right. This is our little Monstera leaf. Bless its heart. It's just like the cutest little Monstera leaf I've ever seen. Sounds very, very like I'm tooting my own horn. I'm sorry, but I just love it. This is the pattern that is also free to use for anyone who would like to use it. I want this to be pink and blue. I want this to be like dreamy bubblegum. Dreamy bubblegum. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna plan out the main colors. And what I've done is, like, I have all these labeled as, like, green and white and blah, blah, blah. But this kind of gives me a good idea of the general, like, formula that I use when I make these Monstera leaves. So, this one says weird green. So, this one is usually, like, its own, like, it's the only piece of that kind of glass. Iridescent white. Spectrum green, so like a wispy kind of see-through color. It doesn't have to be green. Let's see. Oh, Neil, I am awful, and I still haven't checked my email. I'm so sorry. So why Monstera leaves? Does it appeal to you? I need to make one looks fun. Thank you. Looks fun. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I'm like trying to reply to different comments. Definitely make one if you want. I think they're super fun. I just really like how they look. There's like been like this Monstera leaf fad recently, or like over the last year or so. And I just really like it. I'm not like super obsessed with it, but I like it. Hey Deuce, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see. What other glass do I have? I also got this giant sheet of like pinkish see-through blue, which is kind of cool. I don't really know what I'm gonna make with this yet, but it's like kind of dreamy. What is an elephant ear plant? Elephant ears and monsteras are different. I actually have a ton of elephant ear plants. They started growing in my other plants at my old house, and so I separated them, and they're like getting really huge. But they'll eventually, like, the leaves on elephant ear plants can get like they're huge. I actually don't have a monstera. It's terrible. I want one. I just haven't gotten one because they're like I like say this like it's super expensive. They're like $20 and I just don't feel like spending $20 ever. This is the other sheet that I got of that blue and pink. So pretty. Do you have any issues with hinge points with the straight line down the middle? I actually don't. This one, I know what you're talking about, and if this was all, like, if this was only two pieces, like, say this was a heart, then I would absolutely have, like, hinge point problems, but I think because each piece is just, like, the, you know, the hinge point problem, I find, comes with longer edges. So since there's so many different pieces and there's so many like ways that this is coming in and interconnecting with these like leaf parts here, I've never had a problem with it hinging down the middle. Yeah, yep. They're poisonous to goats. My friend's goats got out and absolutely demolished her Monstera leaves, her Monstera plants. They just ate every single leaf on them. And they were fine. So, yeah, this cotton candy. Oh, it's so pretty. Stop. This cotton candy glass. So pretty. This one was my favorite that I got. It's like pink and blue. If you're following me on Instagram, you've already seen these ad nauseum, but it's pink and blue and it's iridescent. The shiny iridescence doesn't really come through very well on my camera, so you'll have to check my Discord. We could use this for one of the pieces on here. Well, definitely, this is a contender. What else did I get the other day? I know I got way more than that. Not you. Ah, yes. This is another one I got. We're definitely using this right now. Yep. Oh, elephant ears, not Monstera. Okay, my bad. I made a Monstera mirror and it's definitely got hinge point problems. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. Cassie, I just got mixed up in the chat. I thought we were still talking about Monsteras. All right, so this is an accent leaf, or an accent part of the leaf. So I'm thinking this is either gonna be piece number 1 or piece number 4 or 9. Maybe 9. Let's see what other tiny pinks we have. Kind of like this, see-through pink. Do Monsteras flower? I don't think so. I think goats are allergic to fish. Let's see. So we could have these different types because I want it, like I said, I want it to be pink and like blue and pink. Like I want there to be some like bluish parts in there. Whoa, that's pretty. Hey Sarah, welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How have you been doing? Oh. These are what I wanted. Yes. Yes. So this has that pink, purple. Ooh. Love these colors. All right. We need some iridescence. We need some iridescence to round this out. I don't think I'm gonna do a pink iridescent. Maybe I will. Let's just go for it. Like this. That's so pretty. Ew. This is very similar too, so we could actually pair these together. This is like the iridescent version. We could have one leaf where we pair it together. It's coming together. Ooh, getting my glass workspace set up at home. Very exciting. How big of an area do you have to work with, Sarah? Iridescent makes everything better. Yes, it does. Hi, Kara. Welcome. Alright, so we have these pieces. The hardest part is deciding, like, where everything's gonna go. And usually, I've said this before, like, if you just pick something, and you just, like, cut a piece out, you just gotta make a decision. You just gotta go for it. So, I think that going for it is going to be these two pieces, which are gonna be this right here. These. So, where is... I don't know where the template for this thing is. I always lose it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Or no, where did it go? It's not here. What's this? What's this then? That's not it. crystal. Ooh, I forgot I made these. Oh my gosh. I have to make these. Not right now, but I forgot I made these crystals. This is, I made these for Patreon. Made these for Patreon. And there was with another thing too, like it was 2 patterns in one thing. I'm gonna make these on I'm gonna make not on Patreon. I'm gonna make these for the next shop update. Yes. I'm gonna make them bigger though. I think they need to be a lot bigger than that. Alright, anyway, I got distracted. I need to find this Monstera. This Monstera outline. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna bring all this over. This is ridiculous. I can't go through this off camera. Oh no! I was just looking at crystals. I'm a rock hound. I'm definitely going to do similar ones. Yes! I love it. I used to have a rock collection and I had like a bunch of crystals too, but when we moved and downsized, I got kind of picky with what I kept, and I still have like my favorite ones, but I don't have a spot for them currently. They're just like sitting in a glass vial in my house. I need a better way to display them. This is gonna come in handy. We need that feather, so we're gonna set that aside. We'll make feathers for this update too. Come on, I know this, it has to be in here. The Monstera leaf. There's goats. There's pumpkin. This obviously did not get cleaned properly when I was cleaning my shed. Nope, 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 nope. Poop! Hi, Nanu, how are you? Welcome. Alright, well, we'll just figure it out. I'll find it later, I suppose. It's somewhere. It'll be somewhere really easy to find as soon as I get off stream. Feather, you can go over here because we're no doubt gonna make a feather. So I think for this, piece number 3. Piece number 3 is going to be this non-iridized pink. You're gonna go up here. Trying to do this to where you can actually see what I'm doing. Rocks make good friends and companions. Wasn't that like a huge thing in at some point of your like pet rocks? Was that what, the 80s? And I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. How have you been? I saw your Instagram with like your Forerunner and doing all sorts of wheelies and drifting. Not wheelies, but like donuts. Alright. Nope, I said piece number 3, not number 2. Great. You can see everything perfectly. Rocks won't argue. No, they won't. How are you getting on with the bat you were drawing, Pet Rocks, with smiley faces? The bat? I think I finished it. I don't recall exactly what bat you're referring to, but if it was like for Halloween, I definitely finished it. And then there was a lot of stuff that I drew for Halloween, like for the autumn shop update that I just didn't do. So, man, I'm wearing my old man glasses, and I say that they're old man glasses because they are like from the men's section at VisionWorks. They are so silly looking on stream. They double as my eye protection. Haven't been here for a while. Is this your new place? Yes, it is. Welcome. It's a shed. That's why you can see all of the exposed wood and stuff. But it's comfy. I like it here. My glass space is at least 10 by 20. However, I do have to share with some lawn equipment and other outdoor stuff. The prior owner used it for his hobby space, so it's perfect. That's awesome. My shed is 10 feet by 16 feet. So my workspace and like the space that I have for my glass is about 10 feet by 10 by 13, I would say. There's about 10 we'll say 10 by 12. Thank you. Rocks give you the silent treatment like a pro. But they can't help it. Alright, so that's 3. So, man, I really like the iridescence here. It's like purple and pink and purple. It's super pretty. But the glass here is like white. So I think we'll cut it from down here because the glass here you can see it's much more pink, even though the iridescence is just it's like green and blue and stuff. Smart people wear glasses. I got these forever ago, and I got them specifically with the intention of I was biking to campus and I needed something big to like cover my eye. I don't know. I just wanted something big. I also hate when can see the edge of my glasses and my peripheral. So this is like optimizing the amount of seeable the amount of seeing I can do. I don't know. I should have I meant to change into context before I started streaming. I was just like, oh. You liked my glass trip to Maryland? Yes. That was so funny when I was like, where is this? And you're like, anything in stained glass. I order from them almost exclusively. So it's just a funny little coinky dink. And I'm assuming that by saying that, Charlie, you also wear glasses. I'm assuming. I finally got a local supplier, way more cost effective versus Amazon. Yes, 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 yes. People are really price gouging on Amazon. I'll tell you what, like foil being like $18, it's crazy. And then you have to like pay for shipping too. Too much. All right, do I like how this looks? Yeah, let's cut this up. Let's go ahead and just start. We'll cut as we go. You like you doing that definitely inspired me to go shop for glass way sooner than I think I was planning to, but I needed to go shopping. Not really, I have so much, but for this update I needed some pinks, you know. Beginner here. Hello Spencer, welcome. I have a question. When you're cutting, do you cut on the inside of your line or on the line? So it depends on how tight the pattern is. By default, you should probably cut on the inside of your line. I tend to cut on to slightly inside depending on what I'm doing. I'm kind of sloppy with when I like cutting sometimes. So for me, and a lot of the stuff that I do is very like loosey-goosey. Like this Monstera leaf, it doesn't have a border, it doesn't have, like, things can change slightly. So, but if I'm working on, say, a custom commission where there's like a set border, there's a set like shape that it has to be, and everything has to fit together perfectly, then I will cut inside the Sharpie lines. The glass looks clamshellish. Very big glasses are very 80s. Very bougie. But yeah, by default, you should just cut inside. Like, that was my default, and it was basically inside the Sharpie line. It was like on it, on the very inside. I don't know how much we're going to be able to cut out of this little tippy part. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Foil needs closer fit than lead. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. With lead, my understanding, you definitely have a little bit more wiggle room. Whereas foil, like, you really are like trying to be as perfect as possible. Yeah. These are legit glasses though. Like, I cannot see without these. They're just giant. They're huge. Brian does not like them. I'm like, I don't like to be able to see. Like, in some comedy film, Peter Cushing was using a magnifying glass, so one eye looked bigger. Moving this aside, his eye was a shape and not magnified. Yeah, I mean, luckily, like, the way that my eyes are, I don't have, like, they're not, like, I don't look like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, you know, like, giant eyes. I started a nice iris for my mom for Christmas, and I didn't cut inside the line. Learning experience for me there. Yeah, so a lot of times that just, like, what happens is you just have to grind a lot more, and you're gonna go through grinder bits more. So it's not the end of the world, but it's just more efficient to cut inside the line. I have to go to class. No, but you have to learn. You must. Hobbies don't pay bills, unfortunately. Some people are really being good with glasscraft though. They're like learning a whole bunch. I've seen a lot of hobbyists selling their work. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's honestly mostly hobbyists. Like, I don't think that there's very many people that are full-time glass artists. It's a little spooky. A little spooky to be like, alright, I'm just gonna do this full-time now. Tee-hee, bye, stable job. Val Kilmer in the movie Top Secret. What? What is this movie reference? Ooh, we're gonna use our tiny, tiny grozers for this. Please don't break inappropriately. Yes. Gross. But yeah, Spencer, I think your name was. I hope that helped. I know sometimes I can be a little bit vague with my answers. I'm like, sometimes I do this and sometimes I do that. I just do your thing and learn and try your best to cut inside the Sharpie line. And if you don't, you'll just grind more. It's fine. The most learning you can just getting in there, getting down and dirty. Mostly monks can do glass full time. Am I a monk? Whoop, that's not where that goes. Yay! We have our first piece of our Monstera leaf. Yeah. Alright, what next? I don't want this to be overwhelmingly pink. I know that's a lot to say considering two of the pieces I've already made are just pink. Funniest cow scene ever. Alright, I'll have to check it out if you say it's the funniest cow scene ever. Alright, this can go away. Let's cut into this. Okay, great. I'm glad I helped clear that up. Or attempted to. Let's see, where does this want to live? Piece number 9. I feel like it's just calling to piece number 9 to be right here. So let's, or piece number 1, I'm kind of feeling doing some, feels right. Feels right, man. Let's see. Do we want to... Yes, we're going to do this right here. Right here. So we're going to draw this on backwards because the other side of the glass that I want exposed is super textured. So we are just going to flip the pattern over, draw it on backwards on the back side of this glass. And then once it's cut, it'll be perfect. And the right side. It only has the slightest tint of purple, which I don't know. Maybe, okay, so this has like white and pink. So then maybe we can incorporate this darker like blue as an accent down here for piece number 7 or piece number 6. Because I want it to feel cohesive and feel like it's kind of made from the same glass, but not really. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut this. You must step back. Step back. Perfect. Got too much wood everywhere. I step aside around T-square and knock it around the glass. Before I cleaned my shed. There was like just stuff everywhere. There were sheets of glass everywhere. My worst habit is currently occurring right now. I set my glass sheets up against my table, and then they just kind of hang out there for a few days until I almost knock one over, and I'm like, God, I need to put these back. It's just always been a habit of mine for some reason. Look how pretty and pastel this is. Ooh. I just love it. Do we want to paint on this? Oh my gosh, this will not break. Why? I feel I've never painted on a Monstera leaf before. In my mind, Neil smokes a pipe and yells at passing pigeons when he's in his motor. Is that true, Neil? Does that describe you? Do you yell at pigeons? I yell at squirrels all the time. Yo, yo, yo! Glass peeps! Hey, Max, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome in. How are you doing today? This piece of glass does not want to break. It just shattered everywhere because it's difficult. But it's okay. It's okay because it's pretty. We will allow it. And your teacup is needing a good washing. Washing? What a Midwestern thing to say. That's what my grandma says. Do you need to wash your clothes? Yes, Grandma. Alright, I think that's just about as good as it's gonna get right now. Let's see how this looks. This is like, it's like beautiful, light pink. Ooh, ooh, it's pretty. All right, what next? All is well, thank you. Of course, I'm glad to hear that. When I try to cut small like that, it never breaks clean. What? Yes. I understand what you mean now. Squirrels. They are fuzzy-tailed rats. I was like, fuzzy-tailed rats? Like, are you talking about my dogs? Because I call them rats all the time. Pigeon pie. Let's see what we have. These always take me just so long to cut up. Dreamy. 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 10 and 4 are going to be pale baby pink. Like this one. Yes. 10 and 4. Or, let's see what else we have. Oh, this one's kind of pretty. I kind of like this one. We could do piece number 4 out of this one, and then I don't want to put the mottled glass too close to each other because then it'll kind of like, they'll fight with each other. So maybe we could do 8 and no. I think this one will be piece number 4 here. And I feel like piece number 9 maybe needs to be from here as well. I saw you read my comment, but then it buffered. Oh no, let me see what the comment was. When I try to cut small like that, it never breaks clean. It can be a little tricky, especially depending on what kind of glass you're using. To do tiny, I also have these super tiny nippers that are really good for doing those little things, but sometimes even I have them, like, they just shatter. So the Florida squirrels look like they're on crack, while the black Canadian squirrels look like small cats. We have these giant, they're mostly in like nature preserves in Florida. They're black with like a white head, and I swear the one that we saw was this big. Like, the squirrel was huge. Its body was that big. Insane. Yelling at small mammals is cathartic. I don't yell at them, I hiss it, because they, you know, they make that like, so I'll go out and I'll, what's the noise I make at them? I go out and I go, and I chase them, because they're so annoying. Listen, let me see if you can see this tree. There is a tree, you cannot see it, but it's like right outside my shed, and they like just hang out there. And they like look in my shed if I have the door open, and they like they're so much. I don't like them. So I hiss at them and they sprint away, but they come back time and time again. It's pointless. Four and 10 are going to be this light pink, I think. Oh, we forgot about the cotton candy. What do we do with it? Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so if I do 4 and 10, this light, almost whitish pink, then we could do 8 and 5 with this like blue cotton candy pink. 8 and 5, 4 and 10, 8 and 5, and then that leaves 9 and 6. So 9 could be this glass, and 6 could be just some wild card. Okay, so this is going to be this. 5 and 8 are going to be this like cotton candy color. I'm going to set these aside before I forget. 9 is this one. What is this one going to be, though? We'll figure it out. Figure it out when we get there. I hear this is where all the cuties hang out. Hi, Nimmy, how are you? Welcome. How are you doing today? Let's see, get a good old pair of grozers and you can make multiple scores and work towards the curve. Squirrel hissing is the best. Yes, Mags, I did go glass shopping. I did. I put my favorite pieces that I got in my Discord, I think, like in the general chat. And then I'm going to do a video showing what I got. I have no idea what brand this is. She had this hiding in the back recesses of this shelf that she had, this lady that I go to. I have no idea what brand it is. I'm being completely honest. A lot of the glass that I get from her is very old, like she's had it forever, but it's beautiful. I couldn't even guess. I don't want Armstrong. I honestly am not certain, but it is stunning. All right. 10 and 4 are gonna go here. Maybe like this. Maybe blue. That would actually be cool if I did like a, like a teal blue accent. Like just really far out of left. I have some really pretty teals that we can try. We could even, oh my gosh, this might be a little too much, but like, we'll see. We will see. No, actually, so every time I go and get glass from her, I buy all of the latest stuff possible, and she only has let me go into that shed one time, and like I finally found that blue and pink sheet. I finally found it, but after I was there for 2 hours, like digging through shelves, and I was like, I kept going to her and being like, man, I am just like I just can't find what I'm looking for. Like, I just can't find it. Like, trying to see if she would let me go into that shed again. And she did not. Like, I think she doesn't want me to clear her out of the, like, really pretty glass. So, I feel like that shed experience was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I almost didn't even find anything. So... I'm doing okay, thank you. Looking forward to starting my glass journey next week. How are you doing today? I am doing very well. I finished the giveaway. So I made a piece for a giveaway, and I finished it today. And I haven't posted it on Instagram yet, but I will after my stream. I felt I'm working through it. Yeah, I was like, can I, like, I can't find the glass I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, hi, SunBear, I love your color combos for this Monstera. Thank you so much. You call that glass bubble gum. I have some of that. I call my hippie glass. They look like miniature tie-dye prints. Yes, the treasure shed. I don't think I'll ever be allowed back in the treasure shed, especially because every time I go, I've cleared her out of like $300 or so of like specialty glass. So she's probably like, speaking of which, we've been streaming for about an hour. So I think we have enough people here that I want to go ahead and show you what I've made for the giveaway. Now, like I said, this is going to be all on Instagram. That's the easiest way for me to do it. I did the last one through YouTube, but with YouTube, there's like weird legal things, and like you can only do it in the United States if it's on YouTube. Instagram. We're just doing Instagram. I posted this in my story last night on Instagram, but I didn't say it to anyone that it was for the giveaway. So, I used all metallic paint. So it's really hard to see, but like the little clouds are iridescent white, and then there's gold like a moon and stars. So this is a giveaway piece. It's a little giveaway bear. And I'm gonna announce all of the details and stuff today. So he's real cute. The iridescence did well, like in the paint. It did really well. In the oven. I was kind of worried that it might like get muted, or I just wanted to see what happened. But I'm making another one of these. It won't be exactly like this one, and I will be offering this in my next shop update as well. So this is the only one that it's not going to be like So there will be one that is for sale because I think these are just like, I'm so happy with how this came out. But yeah, it's like a little pastel, like dreamy moon bear. There it is. So I'll leave him maybe like on here, maybe up here. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you're following me on Instagram because all the details are going to be posted today. And I think it's just going to be like a global thing. Mags, you have to get an Instagram. You have to. Because it is specifically like an Instagram giveaway too, because I hit 5,000 followers on Instagram back in December. So that's why that's like a mile marker that I hit. But yeah, thank you everyone. I'm glad you like him. I think he's really cute. Yeah, still Pebeo. Let me show you. So I got this iridescent medium paint pot. And you can kind of see the iridescence in the bottom. And then I have these two liners, which are gold and pearl. And I actually, I ended up cutting these with the iridescent medium because these are so thick that they kind of like puff out and the paint doesn't settle. So I ended up cutting it with the iridescent medium. Clouds on the Monstera clouds on the Monstera might look really cool. Did you hear my answer about the Pebeo mags? Because I did a whole spiel. Let me know. I can re-say it. I don't mind. I don't mind even just a little bit. It just gets laggy when the room fills up. Gosh darn it. Why in the heck is it doing that? How dare it? Alright, let's see. I think I like how this looks. So we'll go ahead and cut this. This is really thick glass, so I expect that I'm going to have some amount of difficulty with this, but we'll see. As with all glass, if you just have patience, it's usually fine. Hey Rach, it's Larry. Hope you're doing well. Hey, welcome. Thank you so much. I definitely am. How are you doing today? And thank you for subscribing. You got 8.2 YouTube fans. Empire is growing. Yes, it's been like crazy. I still like can't believe how much the YouTube has grown. And that's been like, it's been like really kind of like the extra push too for me wanting to make more YouTube videos. So I've been in here from like 10 to 8, 9 to 8 every day, trying to like just like work on Patreon, work on YouTube, work on the Twitch, like all the stuff. So did you try the thinner you bought? I've got some, but I haven't used it yet. No, I have not. I have not tried it yet. I really want to, but I just haven't had anything to paint. And I don't know, the iridescent paint was more it's more fun to play with than just like plain black, because I basically got it just to thin out my black paint. So I need to try it soon though. I will. As soon as I do, I'll report back. Yay, thousands! Me too. I hope so as well. And I think once I get my posting frequency up and I don't post like a video every 2 months, it's terrible. It's just hard, you know, balancing everything. Ooh. In today's stream, we learned that glass is sharp. hold on, I need a Band-Aid. Avert thine eyes for those who are sensitive to blood. I seriously have gotten so many cuts this week on my fingers and on my hand. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I got a cardboard cut on my middle finger today. I don't know if you've ever gotten a cardboard paper cut, but it like makes chills go up my spine just thinking about it. It was awful. So I got a cardboard cut today. I got all these cuts from glass rummaging. She has these thin little shelves and they're so packed with glass that I was like reaching my little gremlin hands in there trying to get them. It was ridiculous. I got so many cuts. I got 2 cuts on this finger. Such is life. Grind on, little bear. Yes. I also started drinking caffeine again, so I think that's really been helping because I am caffeinated to the gills. So I had stopped drinking caffeine or as much. I'd stopped drinking caffeine, or like I was only drinking like a green tea maybe every other day or so. And I was not being as productive. I think I already talked about this. Water is only wet on the inside. Cardboard cuts. Terrible. It's gross. I don't know why like paper cuts are so like disgusting. Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me break that tiny little section. The one thing that I've learned from these is they are not very good with large chunks. They're really only good for like small little bits and bobs. That's just about good. If I try to get any more of that black off, it's just gonna annoy me. All right, so looking pretty good. We got some pale pinks. We got some purple. We'll see if we like this already. Get a caffeine sponsor. I wish that I could get a caffeine sponsor. I wish I could get, I would love my ultimate, there's 2 ultimate sponsorships that I dream of. 1, Pebeo Paints. I would love a sponsorship from Pebeo Paints. 2, Teddy Peanut Butter, because I love peanut butter and it has a bear on it. And it's USA, made in the USA. So it's like literally all my favorite things combined into one. Can you imagine? I know I've talked about this before. Can you imagine? Like, hi everyone, this is Rachel from SunBearGlassCraft. Today's video, blah, 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 blah. Today's video is sponsored by Teddy Peanut Butter. I chew coffee grounds? What? Charlie, are you being serious? That doesn't sound very pleasant. Have you gotten a cardboard splinter? No, but I've gotten a dog hair splinter like 4 times in the last year. Like my little chihuahua's wiry hair just like thunk into my foot. I didn't even know that was possible until it happened. I was like, what did I just step on? And there's just like a hair. It's like one of those like really improbable things where it just like bypasses every atom in your foot. Yes, the best splinter. Absolutely. Okay. Let's put this and this away. Yeah, I absolutely love it when people tag me in bear videos. Like, bring on the bear videos. When I was in high school, I was like really into like cats. So people would always tag me in cat videos. And then it was, what was after cats? I don't know. There was another thing that I was obsessed with for a while. And people just, Chihuahuas! Oh, people, when I worked, that's what it was. Duh. When I worked at my old job, I would like talk about Chihuahuas all the time. So people would like tag me in Chihuahua stuff. And now, it's bears. Loved in the movie though. Oh, I love in the movie when they show Splinter's backstory. And like, they see, it's like this little rat and he's practicing Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
He's like, and then he attacks, what's his name? Hamato Yoshi? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know that. Yeah. I finished.
Nice.
Got a 50-minute audio clip to start editing.
Oh.
It's like you got a good little squad watching.
Yeah.
We got the Mork and Mindy guy.
Nanu.
We got Mags. We got Charlie.
We got all the regulars here.
All the OGs. Setting their timers for noon.
Everyone was like, "Where is she? What's happening? It's noon." And I was like, this is why I don't like being fashionably late. Everyone's confused.
That's Bigfoot.
I had a dream about Bigfoot like a week ago. It was so weird. The old lady in my dream who was like, "That's Bigfoot. He's real nice. We love when he comes."
Oh,
around."
yeah. Forgot about that.
All right. Let's see. I like had a vision for this and now I'm having a hard time envisioning it again. So I think I wanted to have the right amount of blue and pink.
I had to pick up on the context there for a second.
I know.
I was like, oh, he's talking about chewing dip. Okay.
No, he's talking about chewing coffee grounds.
Chewing coffee grounds? What kind of barbarian are you? It's not okay.
Hey Dan, how's it going? And yes, this is a new piece of glass that I bought on Friday, so I'm getting into it and getting some pieces cut from it. Now I'm gonna see if I like how these look. I might not like how blue these are, but we'll see. Because they look, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. This sheet is just too large. It's large and in charge.
Looks tasty. It's like cotton candy. Spitz coffee grounds. That is so... Where are you from, Charlie? What is that?
Oh, Larry,
hey, Larry.
is here.
What's up, Larry? Good look, Fuzzy. Thanks. Yeah, I have sleeves today.
And you cut your beard.
It's pretty cold. It's kind of a big deal here. Larry, I know I was like, man, you'll know Florida when it's like 35 and super humid. It was like 80 the next like 5 days after I said that. So we had like lows in the 60s. Like we wake up in the morning, it's still kind of warm. Like
except not last night. Last night it got real cold here.
Last night, yeah.
Coffee. It's what's for dinner.
No, it's not. It's actually not for dinner. It's not. It's a drink. You steep it, and then you drink the bean juice that comes out. You don't eat the beans. I'm dying on this hill. I'm dying on this hill. You do not eat coffee beans. That's not right. Who taught you that that's okay? I imagine I would like, ugh. Yeah, whatever.
Trying to think how I want to cut this.
Yeah, I did trim the beard.
Trim the beard.
It's getting too fuzzy.
All right, this is a pretty intense curve that I just cut. So I cut from here and then went over. So we're gonna just tippy tap it until it breaks. Why does it not scroll?
I was gonna say. Chocolate covered espresso beans is different. Larry, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen the wolf cry? Have you ever eaten coffee grounds? This is what he's talking about, Larry. Putting grounds in your mouth, steeping them in your mouth, and eating them.
Maybe he has pica, where you have you need to eat dirt, like you have like you're like mineral deficient or something.
A chocolate covered espresso bean is something you get from like Starbucks or like a specialty coffee place.
I need a substitute for all the dirt I like to lick. Doing much better.
Larry, do not imply that you and I used to sit around and eat Folgers as kids, okay?
That's pretty hardcore, though.
That is hardcore. What do you like? You have like a chaw? You dip it? You do like a cheek full of coffee grounds and just spit it out like you're chewing tobacco? Oh, no, he doesn't spit. That's right. He said he swallows it. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own, you know? To each their own.
I just want to know more about this. I've never heard of this practice before.
Chocolate coffee beans are amazing! Bro, this not refreshing is really annoying.
No, Larry, I don't. You're going to have to refresh my memory about the time that you and I sat down with a can of Folgers and ate it. I don't remember that one. I remember me and your brother stealing your dad's liquor, but I do not recall eating coffee grounds.
This glass is really tough to break. But it's so pretty.
Yeah, chocolate coffee beans are pretty amazing. They're pretty good. I'm not knocking those. Fuzzy ate dirt as a kid, but draws the line at coffee. I didn't eat dirt as a kid.
My wife has to...
You'll know me. K-cups don't work due to COVID.
What?
Oh. Oh, yeah. That's not good.
Whew.
What's up with the inside shade? Oh, Mr. Rachel? I just got done recording a YouTube video and I just wore sunglasses. It made it easier. I kept stuttering and stalling and stuttering and stalling for like...
Were you outside?
No. For like 15 takes. And I was like, you know what? Tired of being nervous.
So nervous.
So I put sunglasses on so then you can't see my eyes and it just makes it easier for me to talk. It's weird. See, look, now I'm just like, see, and that on, I'm freaking confident. Got this.
It's all in your mind. It's literally all
Can't
mental.
see my eyes, therefore, I don't know. Leave me alone. This cold day back in 1997. Listening to Green Day's Nimrod on my CD player.
Hey, Alicia, welcome. How are you doing today?
Puts it in a cheesecloth and puts it in his side cheek. Go on. This is intriguing. I have never heard this before. Real men swallow, Fuzzy. Yeah, I swallow my coffee. The K-cup size. Oh, that's the favorite machine. Let's get a French press. How's the toe? Well, I'm sad to report.
Here.
What is?
French press is god tier.
Oh yeah, French press is god tier. The toe is coming off.
Toenail.
Toenail. Sorry, toenail.
Jesus.
The toenail is growing out entirely off of the bed.
All right, I don't really want to talk about this on my stream.
Okay,
it's
anyway.
really gross.
Yeah. He asked me, Brian, how's your toe?
Yeah, just say it's gross.
It's gross. I'm just growing a new toenail.
Fantastic. Dealing with stupidity, how are you? I am doing really, really well. Thank you so much for asking. We're making this little cotton candy Monstera leaf right now. Super excited. It's gonna have like pinks and blues and purples. Where did that just go?
I don't think I would do that way. What'd you drop?
A piece of glass. It's somewhere.
What color?
Blue. Pink. Show it! No!
Show it!
This is not a show feet. No feet showing here on this stream. You can subscribe to our Only Feet.
No!
Our Only Feet. Only No, it's not a thing. Okay, this like isn't like refreshing, and I keep having to manually scroll down to see new messages on the chat. I'm getting frustrated. Getting irritated. I'm French, but I don't press.
Hey, come down anytime, man. Get a plane ticket. We'll find somewhere for you to sleep. Only fuzzy feet? I actually don't have fuzzy feet.
You have little hobbit feet. What are you talking about?
I just talking about how I have gargantuan feet. What are you talking about?
Hobbit feet are big.
Oh, are they? Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess they are. Big and hairy. Love for the fuzz. Thanks, Charlie.
You missed Brian going into detail about his toe injury. And me trying to have a cute pastel pink Monstera leaf stream.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm talking about gross toes. No foot fungus, please. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go start editing my stuff.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Sayonara. Bye, Molly. Say hi to Molly real fast.
So I think what I'm gonna do is have this kind of pink right here to balance it out. But I have to get the sheet out again. How am I supposed to stream like this with it not updating the messages?
I'll do it. I just want to tell... Oh, take up space.
And shady scroll. Yes.
Shadow scroll.
Sorry to talk about the glass, but oh my, that blue looks awesome with the pink. Hey, I'm so glad you like it. It looks super blue whenever it's like not having, when it doesn't have light behind it, but whenever you like see it with the light behind it, it's more subtle. So I think it's all gonna blend together really beautifully.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Hey Renee, welcome. How are you? Welcome.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Good luck with your editing.
Thank you.
Let's see. New message. See, and like, I swear to God, it's like tracking my my eyes because I'll see it and I'll see it move, and then when I look away, it's like, you have a new message. I don't know how to scroll anymore. Maybe I need to be like Streamlabs. I put my mouse so it's like more, so it's active on my stream, on my Streamlabs, and it looks like it's updating. I think. Nope. It's just making it as hard as possible for me. Entropy works well as a streaming program as well. No, so what I'm doing is I have Restream and I have the chat open in a tab on my internet browser. Frustrating. All right, anyway, this is going to be piece number 6. I'll just have to scroll down every time I look up 3 messages. Woe is me. My life is so hard. Ooh, I still have a little bit of coffee left. I'm drinking this super coffee. It's pretty good. Keto stuff. I got it everywhere. So I would not make a good influencer. I'm just like spilling it everywhere. Plum Penny, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Plum Penny. I like that name. New question. How do you attach the glass to the metal separators? So, what you do is, so you have these pieces of glass, right? And what you have to do is smooth them out because they're very jagged right now. So you smooth them out with a glass grinder, and then you apply, this is copper foil tape. So on this side, it's sticky. So this black side is sticky. And you wrap it all the way around the piece of glass so it creates like a copper foil outline. Then you solder it. Magic and sticky metal tape. Yeah. So once all the pieces have copper foil wrapped around the outsides, then you'll go in with your solder. You apply flux to all of the metal, and then all the copper, and then you solder it. And that's how everything sticks together. And that is for specifically the style of glasswork that I do, which is Tiffany style stained glass. If you do leaded glass, here, I actually have a demonstration piece as well. So that's a piece that has copper foil wrapped around it. Yes. Sponsored by Clark Kent. That was my next question with the flux. Awesome. Yeah. Very good question. It's a really fun little process. Like each step is super involved, but once you get it down, it's very therapeutic. I enjoy it. I might be biased, but I enjoy it. Tree chickens. We eat squirrels. Brian actually, maybe a few months ago, We wanted to, I should say he did basically all of it. He wanted to like really test out the process of hunting. Why? Hunting and preparing a squirrel for food. Like, if something ever happens and we have an entire societal collapse and we need to have squirrels, we need to eat squirrels. We have so many of them here too. So, he hunted one and prepared it, and I didn't try it because it just kind of grossed me out for certain reasons. I just didn't like the smell of it. I probably would try it if he made it again, but fried with gravy and biscuits. That sounds fantastic. He just boiled it like it was chicken, but it was also a really small squirrel, so he was very respectful of it and like gave thanks to the squirrel for providing him a meal and that sort of thing. I think it's important, like, to be able to know how to provide for yourself in case something happens. So that was kind of cool. It was a cool little experience to see. I was in here working most of the time, and he was just kind of doing his thing. So he hasn't done it again, but I think sometime soonish, we'll end up doing it again. Ooh. Societal collapse. That's the best way to describe what it takes for me to eat them willingly. Tough little buggers. Cassie, I like your suppers. You eat dove. That is a gravy loving other dark meat. Takes a ton of I used to do welding for water heaters. See, and I like literally don't know what gamey means. I just don't. So I've had deer meat one time. It was the best meat I've ever had in my life. My friend witnessed a deer get hit, and he like, a cop came really quickly and was like doing all the whatever, and my friend was like, can I take the deer? Like, it's like in perfect condition. It just got hit by a car. Like, I want to take it home for meat. And the cop was like, yeah, go for it. So he took it home. He slow cooked a leg for like 12 hours. Oh my god, it was the best meat I've ever had in my life. Ever had in my life. It was so good. Anyway, alright. We have only a few pieces left. So I think piece number 9 is going to come off of this piece. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Alicia. Everyone's like, you just gotta taste it. You just gotta know. And I'm just like, ah, dang it. I feel like I have a sheet of glass that's very similar to this. Also, if I'm slow to reply to messages, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's like not letting me see them and updating automatically. So it's very frustrating. I guess I don't. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut into this. I really, really like this part right here. Ooh, no, I like this part up here. We're gonna cut into this. So I want visible, so we're going to flip it over. Thank you for following someone. I don't know why nothing is coming up. I think someone followed on Twitch, maybe? Frog legs are good. I've only had frog legs one time, and it was at like a restaurant. Kermit don't need be eaten on. So my last message that I'm reading is not all deer is gamey in my opinion. I need to refresh my browser, so I'm gonna lose all my messages. Everyone's just talking about venison, so I'm gonna refresh real quick. So I can actually see the messages that are being sent. Alright. There we go. Now I should be able to see all the messages. They should populate automatically, hopefully. Mule deer is gamey. Have tried kangaroo. Ooh, kangaroo. It's intense. Kangaroos are spooky. They're so muscular. If it is hung quickly to drain the blood and adrenaline and then processed correctly, it's quite clean and tasty. Guess that makes sense. Suppose that makes sense. Alright, this is piece number 9. Test. Yes, everything is populating and scrolling automatically now. Thank goodness golly gee whiz. I was getting frustrated. Alright. Sorry you can't see, the sheet is just really big. You can't see me cutting it down here too well. But I'm just gonna try to cut as little, waste as little as possible. Bony. No. I have been just like so, like I haven't tried much, like starting when I was 23 is when I actually started trying to like eat different foods. I had a very poor diet up until I was like 20 or 21. I just like ate candy and just like crappy fast food all day. It was terrible, but take a bite between saws. Finally getting to cleaning my disaster of a work area before starting new stained glass project. Need more shelves for all my glasses. Listen, I heard someone else like talking about this, but the shelves that I use are the IKEA Kallax, the 2x4. Really, really awesome for storing glass. So I would highly recommend. And it's not that much. They're like 60 bucks for a shelf, for a 2x4 shelf. I don't know if you have an IKEA close to you, Mags, but there's one in Tampa. I used to go there all the time. Gets all salty. We'll make it taste better. Ooh, okay. There's so many spots on there. I think this is going to be pretty. Now, the final piece, I think is going to be a pop of blue. I've never tried caviar before. It kind of grosses me out, but don't knock it till you try it, right? You like octopus or squid? I had crocodile tail, tastes fine, but chews like rubber bands. Blech. Let's see. There's so many ways we could go with this. Let's pull some ideas. Do this blue. Ooh, this would be kind of cool. Okay, so that really intense, like pure bubblegum, pure blue bubblegum. We're talking about all these like gross, weird foods. Max is like, class. Let's talk about class, which is totally fine. Then I have this like transparent, like kind of light blue. That might be a really pretty accent color. I think this one would be too much. I think if we do a blue accent, it should be something like this. Let me get out my blue bin and see if we have another like teal see-through. Tapioca, salty tapioca. That is not my I like, you just negative sold me on caviar. I think this is a bit too... This actually might be really pretty. Let's see if there's another... Ooh, this one is nice. It's like more transparent. Let's see how this looks next to this. It might be a stretch, but I kind of like it. Like that little pop of blue. Tripe. No. I haven't tried it, but it kind of grosses me out. It's good? It's good? Tear-soaked. Tear-soaked frog legs is my saltiest. It's like, I think it's like just one of those things where like I wasn't raised with it. I wasn't raised with tripe, so when I think of it, I'm just like, ugh. I think I'm gonna go with this piece. Spicy tomato sauce, yum. So, okay, like, I need your opinion. I need everyone's opinion. I know we're talking about food. Printer just showed up. That's awesome, dudes. That is so exciting. I cannot wait to hear about all the things you make. All right, so I need opinion from all y'all. All y'all. Should I go with this blue? I'm trying to put it in an angle so you can see how it looks, like how vibrant it is. More subtle. More subtle. Kind of, this is what it looks like without light behind it, but you can see it's very transparent, so it would be a more subtle look. Or should we go with this blue, which is like, you can see the difference. This one is like more, not as vibrant. This one is like crazy vibrant and whoo, dropping it. And has these really pretty wisps in it. I'm leaning towards this one. But if someone can convince me and make all the right points for this one, then I will change my mind. Change my mind. Beginning to think Brian's toe would fit right in with this conversation. No! I know, I was like, I don't want to hear about toes. And then everyone's like, bull testicle. Eating octopus. No. That's fine. I'm not really grossed out by too much. Toes, yes. Teeth and toes, off limits. Kate, that is what I'm thinking as well. I'm thinking full contrast, like completely just like pop of color in your face. Someone else, this was from a bag of glass that I got that someone else owned. So they like just had these pieces foiled in their scrap bin. So I got to get the foil off. I like doing that with these X-Acto chisel blades. No, talk about what you want. Talk about what you want. I just wanted to interject. Carry on. Don't mind me, just working over here. I like the first one with the dark streak highlight. See, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do then. I'm gonna cut the piece out of this one because this is the one I'm feeling more. And then I can cut the piece out of the other one because I don't think I'll ever use that glass for anything else. I don't use a whole lot of blues, so... Don't forget I'm French and we eat a whole lot of things. Yes. I have some Pinot as well. And I have some friends that are... And they eat like balut and stuff that I just like makes me kind of nauseous thinking about, but I try to be respectful. But even they're like, yeah, I mean, like, we even recognize that balut is kind of gross. Saying balut with my American accent. Yeah, getting foil off sucks, especially like this one is really stuck on there. Definitely scraping up these sides real intensely, but that's fine. Yeah, I just like, I haven't tried a whole lot of like crazy meats or anything. I really wish that I could, I really wish that we lived somewhere where we could, I guess we could go hunting, but we just don't have, we don't have enough space to store it. Like, if we got like a deep freeze and put it in here, maybe, but I think once we have a house of our own, like once we can save up enough money and like my YouTube channel blows up or something, then we will get a house. We want to get a house this year. That would be so ideal. And then we could have like a freezer and go hunting and player craft. I had to refresh, so I missed what you wanted feedback on. It was a glass decision, but I decided on this one, so. Icelandic food is tough haggis and the petrified rotting shark. No thanks. Yeah, delicacies in Norway are also kind of like, but it's all cultural, you know? I think right here is gonna be good. Let's draw this out and see what we think. I don't like it here. I want it to, there's a really cool transparent spot in the middle here that I'm really aiming for. So let's redraw this. See how cool this is. I love these wisps. Maybe like right here. Let's try it here. I bet you'd like rabbit. Very chickenish. I'm really interested to try rabbit. I mean, like there is literally like we live with people who have a rabbitry that is literally 30 feet away from me outside the shed. So there's tons of rabbits and they have some of them processed and in the freezer. I've never tried it. I'm not against it. I've just never had the chance to try it, you know? I like this. This is real pretty. See, there's like transparent, there's some wisps. I think this is good. Very, very wasteful, but there's a ton of this glass. Rotting shark is called some Icelandic word that I'll no doubt butcher. I think this is a Spectrum Wispy. It seems like Spectrum glass. It cuts and behaves like Spectrum at least. Gross. No, no, Charlie. Blech. I heard about that for the first time like a year ago. Like I forget, it's like a place in Italy. It's a place in Italy where it like where it originated, and they just like let it rot, and then so gross. Ordering glass is getting more and more frustrating. Temporarily out is the new 4-letter word. Yeah. Yep. I am unbelievably lucky to live somewhere that I have like many easy glass places, like easy to get to glass places, like within 2 hours of me. So I am blessed. Good apocalyptic food. Yep. I think so like when Brian and I do eventually have our own home and hopefully own like large property, like minimum 2 acres, I would say, we definitely want to get some rabbits and grow out some rabbits just to have them, you know. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Love. Let's see if we can tape this together. I don't know if I have enough tape to tape it together. I don't know if the tape I have is sticky enough. Let's try. Let's find some tape. Have you tried getting it from the wholesaler? Oh my gosh, slap my mama. It is so good. Oh. Hey Les, how's it going? We're talking about different foods. Let's see, where does this tape start? Right here. We're gonna tape the front of this together and see if we can hold it up and see what it looks like with in the light. Oh, it's pretty. I don't actually know how I feel about this piece, but I think it's pretty. It might be a little intense because of that light, though. Let's open the door and see. I love it. I love it. It's kind of hard to see. I'm trying. Ooh, actually, this thing swivels to a certain degree. Yes. Ooh, yes. Velveeta is the best cheese for mac and cheese. Take catfish, cover it with brown sugar, and then add Costco coconut clusters to it. You can buy from a wholesaler, but make it worth your while. You need to buy a lot. Are we talking about glass or are we talking about food? Where there's 2 different conversations happening and I don't know which one is which. Help! Help! Our first Monstera leaf. Now, the question is to paint or not to paint. I think we should probably paint it. I mean, for me personally, it's like not like, I think it's harder for hobbyists. It's harder for hobbyists to buy glass online because, like, for me, I can easily buy, and it's not like out of the question for me to have $400 or $500. Okay, glass, $400 or $500 worth of glass, and then like I will make that back, you know. But for hobbyists, it is a little bit harder. What would I paint on this though? Probably clouds. I think you're right, Charlie. We could do some clouds. I don't know where. Like, I don't know if it would be good to just do like kind of like some big ones off to the side and then maybe some like planets. I don't know. Like, we have to, you really don't have to, like, there's not much convincing that I need to start painting on something. It's much prettier in natural sunlight too. Much, much prettier. You can, like, you get like the subtleties. Coffee grounds. We've come full circle. Full circle. Okay. Is it pink or is it blue? Is it pink or is it blue? This glass, I bet it all looks so different on the back too. Yeah, look, there's like so much purple. Whoop. Whoop. A daytime moon, absolutely. And dewdrops, that's a really good point. Where are my marbles? I've lost my marbles! Ignore me! I've lost my marbles. Alright. Yes. So this is all of my, these are all my marbles. My clear ones. So I will definitely be doing a clear dewdrop. In my Monsteras, I like to put one here. So dreamy. Ooh, what if I hung some stuff off of this one too? Like, what if I just went all out dreamy dewdrop? Maybe I could put like a tiny one like up here. Would that be too much? I wish I had some even tinier ones. Too much? Let's find the tiniest one we can. This one's pretty tiny. This one is, oh, this one's tiny. Ooh, this is the littlest one yet. All right. I think that's, let's put these away. Hello! Happy birthday! How are you? Like, what if I did like some little hanging dewdrops? I don't know if that would be too much. Let's see. Where's my chain? How do you cut right angles without a saw? Oh, you mean concave right angles? Usually you don't. You talking about these? Just go to like a craft supply store in the garden section. And there's tons. Like little, they look like little raindrops almost. I could hang them off of like the little, I don't know. Doing fabulous. That is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, there it is. This is black. I would want to do silver, but we could at least get an idea with some black. I don't know. Too much? Not enough? I want to go all out. Cassie does know good comedy. Absolutely. I totally agree. This is something I can totally decide later too. I'm just like thinking about it, you know? We're thinking about it. We're brainstorming these prototypes. Oh, like if we stagger them, it might even kind of give the effect of like drops falling. Oh. Another vacay. Oh my gosh. What if like someone did that? They were like, I was like a traveling glass organization consultant. That would be hilarious. Too much. It makes for a weak spot for it to break later. What does? Oh, the globs. Okay. Globs. I think that would be kind of cool, like kind of dreamy, kind of cool. Let's do some like I'm gonna draw with my silver Sharpie. So what I'm thinking, if we did end up painting it, so we could do these like clouds right here. Can you see that? Kind of, yes. Let's see if I can pull you down a little closer. Oh, sorry. Where do you get your chain at? That chain was just from the craft store. It's from Joanne. Hildy and Joe. That's the Joanne brand. But I haven't gotten... Oh, 90 degrees cuts makes a weak spot. Yes, that's what you're talking about. Thank you for clarifying, Charlie. I'm just like, the chat is just like all over the place and my brain can't keep up. My little pea brain can't keep up. So we could do clouds like here and have like, we could have some smaller ones here. Little layers. We could even, this is on the tape, but we could even have like a cloud in the middle here. Touching little cloud tips together. We'd have one down here. Really big, billowing, puffy, dreamy clouds. I wouldn't want to cover them too much, like cover the glass too much, but I think this would be really cool. And then up here on this piece, we could have our moon or something. I drew this on the giveaway bear. Those like moon like shining, you know, stylized like moon shining details. Just the tip. Yes, Mags, take a picture and put it on the Discord. Spin like a wind chime. I'm always nervous to like have my pieces make my pieces with the intention of them moving around and stuff. Could do little layered clouds here. Ooh, that looks like balls. Let's just erase that. Nope. I put too much of a crevice in there. Let's do that, and then we'll do that. Still kind of look but less of a butt. This is so dreamy. I have glass all over the side of my hand. It's what a cross pattern called for. So, hi, welcome. Hi, Nighty, how are you doing? Welcome. So I would say for a 90-degree angle, so yeah, making a piece of glass, like say you make a piece of glass that looks like this, that is an extreme weak point. Oh, you can't even see it. So this is an extreme weak point right here, and there's a good chance that it might crack. If it's thick enough, you're probably safe, but a ring saw really is going to be the only way that you're going to accomplish that. Now, I've seen people make crosses. Let me erase this and start over. I've seen people make crosses. Gosh darn it. Like this, where they have an X in the middle and it has like each piece joins in the center like that. Or you could do straight lines and not like that. Like there's so many different ways, but it would be hard if you don't have a ring saw to get like a right angle. I heard this was a cool place. It's decently all right. Welcome. I don't know who's telling you that stuff, but but yeah, I'm doing really well, Nady. Sorry, I was just catching up and making sure I read all the messages. We've been working on this Monstera leaf, which it looks a little ratty right now because there's a lot of Sharpie marks on it, but the silver Sharpie is my idea for what I'm gonna paint on it. So I have clouds, some big fluffy guys right down here. We have clouds here, and then like a moon maybe up here. I like to have this glass glob here to do a little dewdrop. And then I was also thinking about having some dewdrops hanging so it looks like it's kind of like dripping. Oh, you can't see it. Like this. That's my idea. Yeah, I'm not very good at boosting myself up. But I'm glad to have you here. Welcome. We're all decently I'm kind of cool with like I can't be like, yeah, I'm so cool. I'm like wearing these dorky glasses. I just can't. Did you just discover this from random browsing, or did someone actually say like, hey, this place kind of cool? I'd be very curious to see where you're from. All right, we got to add some stars. You know, we got some star action going on. You'll put another little tiny guy here. And this is all theoretical. We always change things up. But this is just for the funsies. I'm not going to draw anything on this because it's iridescent. It'll suck up that Sharpie if I don't erase it immediately. So, could do little tiny stars here. There's a lot going on with this. There is a lot, but I kind of want to like, it's already like kind of an explosion of color. Like I kind of want to just overwhelm everyone's senses with it. I don't remember where I was, but you rated somewhere I was last week. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. Good to have you here. Maybe Wolf or Buttery or Lanny. I can't remember. I think it was Wolf. Wolf, Ace of Wolves. I think that's their username. Because I don't think I've ever hosted or rated Buttery or Lanny. So probably Wolf. Welcome. Let me get a little drink of water. I am parched. This is the dreamiest Monstera leaf I've ever seen, it's for darn sure. Ace of Wolves. Yep. Just to revisit this, now that we're kind of at a good stopping point with this dreamy leaf, I am having a giveaway, which is yet to be announced on Instagram. But this is the bear that I've made for my giveaway. She is completely iridescent and has fully iridescent paint. So this is for a giveaway. All of the information is going to be on Instagram. So I haven't made the Instagram post yet. I literally just finished this bear this morning, right before the stream, which is why I was a little late on stream. But I think she is so pretty. It's going to be available to everyone, like globally. So yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, check out my Instagram and you could win this precious little dreamy Iridescent bear. Wish you could like really see. Hold on. Can you? What is the power of my webcam? Ooh, yes. Autofocus actually working today. Look at that. Heck yeah. There we go. And then I'll also be making one of these for my shop update. I have a shop update sometime in February that I'm going to be doing, and it's all dreamy themed. So it's going to be like, it's going to be like pastels, iridescent, purples, pinks, like some teals as well. All right. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I think I'm all tapped out for creativity. This little dreamy Monstera leaf kind of, it takes it out of me when it takes me this long to come up with something. And then I also want to make this post about this little bear booty. So let's see if we can find someone on Twitch to raid while we're here. Where's my internet? We only have a few people on Twitch, but let's try to find someone crafty. Let's see who's streaming right now. I saw this. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Thank you, Charlie. Does anyone know any good artists that are streaming right now? I'm following a few people, but I don't see any artists that are streaming right now. It's mostly just like, it's mostly IRL. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Hey Annie, welcome. How are you? I saw the sun. Let's see. Whisper Winston 25. All right, what do they do? Is that an artist? You send me good places, Nanu, so I don't even feel like I have to check. I kind of just want to raid. See you Thursday noon your time. Please like, share, subscribe, make some merit. Whisper. Okay, let's do Whisper. Let's see. Raid Whisper Winston Ton 25.